welcome aboard Flying with Mike tonight. We have a short hop of Miami to Orlando, home of Mickey Mouse, as I affectionately call it, Mickey World. We are going to be flying Zibo's 737-800. Hope you enjoy, hope you can stick around, tell a friend or two, hey, Flying with Mike is back in the skies. Hope y'all are ready, especially those of you snowstorm long, like we are here. So, Spaceman, welcome in with a resub. We sure appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Double S Loco 10 followed us a few hours ago. And what a great night we have in store for you. So we have an American Airlines flight departing Miami for Orlando. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this short hop, about 160 miles. Hope to get your jam on tonight as the East Coast awaits this monster headed their way. We'll kill the music now. Again, American Airlines took over TWA, so we're flying a more historical route for Virtual American. So we pulled out the TWA livery. Pretty historic, I would say, considering sad day when TWA went down. But, you know, hey, those things unfortunately happen. American would go down about 10 years later to U.S. Airways, which was bought out by America West. So, wow. Turnabout's fair play. Anyway, let's crawl up in the cockpit, get this thing ready to roll. Like I said, we are in Miami. Hang on a second. We're not going to put the route up just yet. A little too early. Let me get those spoilers down. All right, a little annoyance there, but hang on. I'm also going to get my, there we go, barometric pressure in, 3009. All right. Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's take a look at this flight with SimBrief, or SimBrief through Sim Toolkit. How's that sound? Here comes Sim Toolkit. Now we're going to look at just the basics here first. You can see a really whopping long flight. And we got a nice little thunderhead over here between us and Fort Myers. All right, load sheet. We will have 32,200 pounds of payload, 140 people, 7,700 pounds of cargo. Should add up to 32,200. And we're going to put 12,444 pounds in. You know, for a short flight like this, nobody ever really questions that much fuel in a flight. That's because the alternate is right where we're sitting, Miami. So if we have to divert, we got to come back. So it's the same amount of fuel. Cost index 79, 20,000 feet, if even ATC. If it comes up, we'll give it to us. Here in Miami, east wind, 090 at 10 miles visibility. And nothing but scattered clouds to 4,500 feet. Beautiful day at 75 degrees. Oh, would we love to see that here. It is a 8 here in St. Louis. And I've heard I haven't heard from them yet, but I've heard up in the far reaches of Minnesota, it's super cold. Not certain though, haven't check in yet. Down in or up in Orlando, Mickey World, also an east wind at 5. And looks like a scattered deck at 25,000. So, I mean, just a beautiful night to fly in central South Florida. Hope y'all are ready to go, because I certainly am. Let's go ahead, plot us out on VATSIM. And, oh, darn it, I didn't start that one. Hang on, gotta get my numbers. Okay, RNAV D1E2A1 and a partridge in a pear tree. Alright, and AKLP in case for some weird reason they decide to hit us on SoCal. That would really be a weird reason. Alright, and file it. File it with those crazy guys up in the tower. What am I looking for? Come on, Mike. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, there it is. I was looking right at it and couldn't focus in on it for some reason. Yeah, it's just nothing but nastiness up here in St. Louis, Indianapolis. Really nastiness down in Nashville. But a lot of snow, a lot more to go. And Nashville's been hammered with, well, I haven't heard from them, but I believe freezing rain. Ugh. I'll take the snow any day. Oh, you know, I'm waiting for VATSIM radar to do its thing, and you know, you just got to connect to VATSIM for that to happen. Will be an American 958 in a Boeing 737-800. Hang on, let me double check. Okay, we're safe. Ooh, could we have ATC? No. Oh, there it comes. Yep, we're getting one. We're getting some ATIS work here. So PDC, who gave me a oh, Miami Ground came up. How about that? All right. 5714. I know y'all didn't see that because I haven't gotten rid of it yet. But basically, our PDC goes like this. Cleared Route Flamingo 2 to Wappum. Rides 2 into Orlando. 20,000. Squawk 5714. Alright, we'll get it yet. There we go. And we're squawking correctly. Remarks cleared. Flamingo 2 transition climb via SID. We'll talk about that. Expect 20,000 10 minutes after departure. That should be cluing a lot of people in departure frequency 12685. I don't see them up there. Wait a minute. Do we have a center? No. I don't know what that's all about. Must be an approach coming up soon, or departure in our case. We'll talk about this transition climb in just a second. All right, so let's get things started by coming over to the EF Bay. Weight and balance, air side. Click the triangle, load the OFP. All right, estimated zero fuel weight. It should say in the EFB 124,094. Perfect. 12,444. They couldn't put an extra pound into plane. Come on. And it looks good, so we'll activate. Here comes the jetway. All right, let's get to work. Basically, most of the work is done for us already. So let's get up here. Yes, I know many of you are like, why couldn't you fly level up? It's got such a better sound pack. And that is a true statement. I just like Zibo because I get all the bells and whistles that I haven't figured out where I'm screwing up and not seeing them. 3 green, EEC's on.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Nice. Passenger oxygen, good. ELT's good. And the devices are good. We're on heading status. Align. Align. Nav and nav. Ooh. Okay. I think we're okay. We'll find out. All right, let's just come on down, make sure everything looks good in that 6 minutes we have. That all looks good. Ground power. And looking good. Click and click. And trim air's on. Off. Right now we're looking at 20,000, so we'll set it there. And I'm sure we're around no more than 50 feet. Or, well, we might be more in Orlando. Wow, 100. Okay. Let's press on. All looks good with the lights. And we're looking good. All the way down through. Perfect. All right. Let's get going with the FMC. Okay, we're good to February 18th. Next page. No. Oh, come on, Mike. What are you doing wrong? Pause it. We'll get it right. Sorry, folks. Got used to flying an Airbus 300. Out of habit, I do this. Sorry, folks. All right, so we have fuel coming on the plane. Let's go ahead, request the flight plan. And we'll be ready to go pretty quick here. Okay, so let's go to departure. Our departure for today, we said Flamingo 2. Oh, did our clearance by chance give us a runway? It did not. Ooh, what does the ATC say?
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Perfect. Hang on a second. Fuel pump on. Okay, and we're just waiting for the APU. In the meantime, the departure information is November. Winds 108. All right, so we can depart runway 8, left 8, right 9, or 12. Okay, basically any runway we want. Except for the 272830. All right, so we'll plan. You know, let's just go with 8 right. Keep it simple. Not to say he won't change anything on us, but you know what? We'll just keep it simple. While we're here, let's get the APU. All right, and we're on the gen, so we can do that and that. Bear with me. All right, passengers boarding, got all our bags aboard, just don't have all the peeps yet. We'll be there in a second. All right, so back to here, 8 right, Flamingo, whop 'em. That's right, this is the only time you get to whop 'em. Execute. Departure. Now we're going to do the arrival into Orlando. Three, 5 right. Do I like this? Hang on, I don't think I like the 3 5s. Oh, you know, it's not really as bad as it could be. Okay, we'll do 3 5. Ooh, which one? Right?
Guys, the wheels on board.
Well, let's take a look here real quick. Hang on, I think I found my approach. I don't think so. Oh, yes, I did. Hana. Alright, so we'll do the RNAV. That works for me, hopefully for you as well. Okay, so 3 5 right. Hana on the rides to, I believe, Wapham. Execute. Legs. All right, let's get over here. Flamingo 2. All right, we're RNAV Sea Salt. Deals. Live. Live and let live. Keith. Alonzo and... Alonzo, Flamingo, Wapham. Okay, that all looks good on the chart. Now heading over to the rides. Where's Wapham? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, that's not very much. Okay, Wapham rides Wizards. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Hana. And then over to our RNAV arrival, we come into Sea Ray, Fisher, and Hughes. And hang on. Page change Wolde to the runway. Holding point Presic. Alright, we are good to go. Perfect. Request. There's a lot of traffic in here at good old Miami. Load it. All right, now you don't have to accept anything here. It's just taking it right off the plane. The only time you will, you'll see here in a second. Briefing preview, hang on. Now let's go with 6. Execute. Okay, that's because we changed something. 20,000's good. Everything looks good down here to N1. N1, you can get this information, by the way, if you fly for Virtual American or if there's another American on VAMSIS. In your briefing, you get, if the airline so does this, you get a takeoff landing report. And it comes directly out of SimBrief, just like if you did it there. And I'm double checking numbers. 5TO155. Looks that way. Perfect. And numbers just to make sure. Dead on. Okay, so we are going TO1 55, right? Yep. Gotta wait for it. One more. There we go. All right, so we're set TO1, 55 degrees. We're setting and climb 2 out of here. Take off page. CG. Next page, put your runway wind in, 090. Diagonal 8. Runway slope, bear with me. Now, if you'd have done the performance tools version, filled everything in that you got to fill in, you would have gotten the information for your slope and all, which, by the way, there isn't one here in Miami. So we'll just put up 0.0 and then slash it with a heading 09 or 2. Dry runway, all good. This gets to be fun now, folks. We're in winter. We got a major winter storm in the middle of the country going from literally New Mexico to Maine by tomorrow morning. So, yeah, get ready for it. So, y'all ready to go? Because guess what? Next page, we just put in our flap setting of 5, and we're ready to go. All right, now they're going to show 137, 137, 141. SimBrief increased the speeds to improve our climb and to eat more runway. Oh, did I say that out loud? 144, 146. I mean, they're not really bad. They're within 10 still. And ultimately 152 for a single engine climb. Should we lose an engine, turn the QRH off. There you have it, folks. The aircraft is now in a position ready to go. Hang on. Curious if she's told us second time they're loaded. Nope. All right. All right, one last look at the PDC call for push. Okay, 121.8. Let's get that dialed up. All right, everything's looking good.
Folks, welcome aboard American Airlines. We're currently in the process of wrapping up the final paperwork. Should be on our way momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants prepare your doors for departure. Cross-check for your first draft. Stand by for all call.
We'll make your trip a little bit more enjoyable. Please don't hesitate to ask one of your crew members. Again, welcome aboard.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Okay, 400. I think we're ready to call for it. Let's get VAMSIS up and running.
And we are part of this time we need large electronic devices, laptops, computers. Have you turned off the code?
Oh, new version of Pegasus. Hopefully this won't take long.
However, they must be switched into airplane mode at this time, and all calls and texts terminated.
Oh good, it's done already. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, flight's connected, E7, good deal, here we go.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Miami ground, American 958, gate E7, with November, request pushback.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, he's not on.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Miami traffic, American 958 pushing back Echo 7.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, well, looks like we don't have controllers now. Okay, well.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Perfect. Okay, just doing final checks here. Hydraulics on, ACDC's on Gen 1. Packs are on, wing ice not needed here. APU bleeds off, APU's off, flaps going to take off. And RTO. Engine starts to continues. slight delay here. Miami traffic, American 958. Behind 1079 will taxi to runway 8 right. Holding for American 1079. If I thought wingtip clearance wasn't an issue, we'd go around, but I think it is. Alright, we're set to go when we get over there. Let's get those flight directors on. Okay, 162. Alright, initial climb 5,000.
Miami traffic, American 372, clear of runway 9er at Tango 7, Miami.
And Miami traffic, American 958, holding short 8 right for company traffic to depart. And Miami traffic, American 958, lining up and waiting, 08 right.
Miami traffic, American 372, taxi into the gate via Tango, holding short, runway 8 right for departing traffic, Miami.
Miami traffic, American 958, rolling 8 right.
Miami traffic, American 9er, we'll land and wait in runway 8 right after traffic, Miami.
80 knots. 1,000 Brady. $400. $1,000.
Miami traffic, American 958, clear of your area over to Unicom. All right, we'll continue our climb to 20, and we're direct seesaw. All right, we are climbing to flight level 200 on the Flamingo 2 departure. Hope you enjoyed. Got out of there pretty quick. It's amazing sometimes when ATC isn't around. Sometimes they get us all botched up. But hey, they did it. Got us our PDC. We know what we were doing and then left us. Go figure that one. But anyway, the main reason for doing this stream tonight, yeah, I had ulterior motives. Yeah, and I, you know, for those who aren't the praying type, I apologize. I've talked about this really back before Thanksgiving, but my mother has taken another turn, not a good one, and I'm asking for your prayers, not only for her, but for me and my sister, who may have to make decisions that we're not certain of. Right now, things are too in the air, but that's about as far as I want to get into it. But if you are the praying type, God bless you. We can sure use your prayers. They did it, you know, they were amazing. Before Thanksgiving, how she came, you know, we got there and everything. She kind of went downhill, but then came back up. But really asking for prayers for her. And again, like I said, for myself and my sister, because who knows where this will head. She has flu A, combined with a few other things that aren't, you know, playing nice, sort of kind of together. And she's admitted to a hospital, and really just prayers. Anytime anyone stays in a hospital, it's right there, you already got risks. But we're just asking for your prayers, and thank you. Thank you ahead of time for those that do take take us up and pray for her, and my sister and I. But I'll tell you this much, the verse of the day I've been running with for the last couple of days, or last couple of flights, let's put it that way. The Lord will fight with you, or fight for you. You need only to be still. It's a tough one sometimes, folks. You know, we're a people God created that don't like to sit still. We like to take care of things our way. But if we let the Lord step in and help us out, it is amazing. I don't know if I saved it or not. Dadgummit, I had a great few words from Chuck Swindoll. Darn it. Anyway, but yeah, if we just let the Lord, you know, if we rely on other people, or we rely on something other than the Lord, you know, we're putting our eggs in the wrong basket, if you will. God is the great healer. And I know people don't like the second half that I'll say with that, with his will. He is the greatest healer out there. Let him fight for you. Let him stand in and help you. You need to just be still and let him. And that's right now with me and my sister, probably one of the hardest things to do is just stand still and let the Lord do what the Lord is so great and gracious in doing. So, again, we appreciate any prayers you give us, and especially towards my mom, my sister, and I. But we greatly appreciate it. So, thank you ahead of time.
$1,000 to go.
Yeah, we're at 20,000. Told you it's a short flight. All right. All right. Whenever we find our descent point, we just need to be 6,000 feet at Hana, above 8,000 at Rides. So we're on course, and we're headed there right now to Orlando. So, again, hope you all have had a fantastic week. I know those of us from Albuquerque to Bangor, Maine. Well, not there yet in Maine, but it's getting there. It's in Ohio, pushing for PA. My sister did alert me about midnight tonight there. And, wow, big totals out on the East Coast. Big totals out here in the Midwest, too, especially Memphis, Nashville, and south with the ice. So, hope you all are staying warm, staying comfortable as best you can. And I'm going to tell you, being an over-the-road truck driver, yeah, I've driven in a lot of this kind of garbage. Really, if you don't need to be out, don't. Give the snow crews all the time in the world to get your roads clear. It really, unless, I mean, it is of absolute importance, you don't need to be out there. Even though you go, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to stay quiet on that one, folks, because most of you don't. And just stay home, enjoy. May sound boring, but, you know, boring sometimes is really good. And let the snow fall. Enjoy the snow at the house or at the apartment or whatever you live in. And it isn't going anywhere, folks, other than off the roads if you let them. So, and I can already hear, well, why do you say truckers could be out there? Well, one, they probably do know what they're doing. And two, you need your toilet paper. Do I need to go back to 2020, year 2020? I don't think we do. I don't think any of us want to go back to that time when we couldn't find it. So, I mean, there are going to be times they have to shut down, besides what the law says. And, but overall, most of them know what they're doing on the snow and ice. I'll give, you know, I know there's those wacko ones out there, and yeah, they should stay home too. Matter of fact, they ought to hang up their steering wheels. But we know that's not going to happen. So, but yeah, with this snow, it's some big totals coming. And was talking with my dad last night. No, was it last night or the night before? The state of Pennsylvania, where he is, can't verify it, so I hope it's true. No commercial vehicles on the roads after some like 6, 7 o'clock the night we talked to him. I have never heard that one. So you folks in PA, if you're complaining, where's the toilet paper? Talk to your legislatures. Now, I have seen the aftermath of superstorms in PA. They're pretty impressive. 4 feet of snow in Harrisburg. Dragging my trailer through drifts. Yeah, that was fun. Not. So, heat it, folks. All right, top of descent, up ahead. Sound the alarm, top of descent. Let's go to descent. Forecast, request for the winds, see if we get any. And we're gonna load them. Hey, we're getting winds aloft. How about that? All right, let's go back to descent and get ready for that descent. And we're going to put in 8,000. second. Huh. Oh, coming out of West Palm. Okay. Well, we're going down. We're going down for a landing. Down, down, down. All right, we again are doing the RNAV runway 35 right. Oh, let's, while we're here. Okay, box is loaded. All right, feel free to put a prediction in, exclamation mark the word predict, and space and a negative number. All right, let me find my charts. First, let me get the barometric pressure. Real world ATIS says landing 35 right and notice taxiway hotel 10 closed. Oh, okay. And while I have these charts available, parking. But I do hope the week went well for y'all. You're getting a good rest and recharging those batteries because Monday's not far away. Maybe some of you won't get to go to school or work. After the winter storm calms itself down. Here in the St. Louis area, the words are floating about noon tomorrow. The bulk of it will be east of us. We'll still have flurries, but Yeah, we just got to get through now until noon tomorrow. Pretty impressive. And I'll tell you this, and I said this on yesterday's flight. First time working retail with a snowstorm. Whew. Yeah. Interesting stuff. I'm just gonna leave it there. I think you all get the picture. It's a grocery store. Yeah, everybody and everyone wanted French toast, eggs, bread, and milk. The lucky thing for our store, yesterday we had one of our big shipments come in, so we had a lot of stuff thrown onto the shelves for them yesterday and today. So I don't think we actually ran out of anything per se that they needed. I'm sure we did, don't get me wrong. I'm not foolish in thinking that. But I truly think we may have, things just worked out, you know, God's plan worked out just fine, and people were able to get their stuff. All right, let's set up. Yeah, I should have landed 3-6 right. Dang it. Oh, well. Oh, for a second there, I thought someone was cutting in front of me. For some strange reason, this one plane wants to go to Minneapolis. Brr. Yeah, you want to see it? Dang it. We're coming into 8,000 before, oh, wait a minute. I think rides was where we needed to be. Okay, we're still coming down. We're going down to 6.
1,000 to go.
$124.3. I do like when all I gotta do is change that. Now I could back up the ILS for this runway, but I want to fly the RNAV. I really want to see it in action. It's an intentional thing. I have other RNAV approaches I want to try out.
1,000 to go.
Okay, Hana. All right, we're at 210 and we are at Hana. We will slow to 180 in the descent to Surrey.
Thousand to go.
Orlando
1,000 to go.
traffic, American 958, RNAV for 35 right at Sari, about 12 miles out. I wonder if it's not able. Okay, after fee shut, 1600. Runway in sight. Orlando traffic, American 958, 5 mile final for 35 right.
$1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
$500. $400. $300. Approaching
Landing.
minimums. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40, 30, 20, 10.
Orlando traffic, American 958 off at Juliet to American parking. All right, welcome to Mickey World, folks. Orlando International Airport. Got a long way to go. That's why I said, kind of think I went to the wrong runway. Still got a long way to go over to the other half of the airport. Boy, this is, oh, wow. Bit of a long taxi. But again, we had a great flight out of Miami, great flight into Orlando, and hope y'all enjoyed. All right, we're getting close. We're almost to our taxiway to go south. Which, by the way, is Charlie. One more to go. Wow. Hey, our taxiway into our gates. All right, welcome into Orlando, finally. Okay.
Prepare for arrival and cross section.
All right, welcome again to Orlando. Let's stop the clock. 48 minute from brake release on the runway. Hour and 3 from the gate. All right, let's take a look. Let me look at the PIREP going to Virtual American. Complete. 216. That did feel like a good landing. Kind of curious if we met requirements. All right, we got all the points. 265. Hang on a second. Cool. All right, they got to review and approve the livery. All right, so that's good. Now, let's get in here and see what our trackers may have done. Well, we're still not showing on the map. Oh, I know why. All right, here's the flight out of gate E7 for 55, 207, 143. Very good numbers, 1.4. Good flight. About 14 minutes late. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. Long taxi. I am concerned we're still not showing up on gate. Huh. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, oh, Elevatech. I'm sorry, Sim Toolkit. Oh, we got some good numbers coming to you from our unofficial scorekeeper. As soon as we get through the initial pages. All right, 1 hour flight, 167 miles, 2,000 kilograms, 1.3 on the G's for landing, 138 feet a minute, 143. We'll take that, thank you. Now, where did we put her on the runway? 1,700 feet down it, 1 foot off it. That's center. Not bad. Numbers look good. Wow, great flight. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. It was a really fun flight. A little fun, kind of taking the edge off of the day so far. But again, if I may reiterate, if you are the praying type, hang on a second. I thought I clicked it. Please keep my mother in your prayers, as well as my sister and myself, as hopefully it won't come to where we got to make decisions, but you know, when you're in a hospital, you never know. So hospitals scare the they're one of the few things that's not nice to me. I don't like them. So anyway, please, and thank you ahead of time. If you could keep my mom, my sister, and myself in your prayers as we go through. She had a episode with influenza A combined with other conditions. Has her in a precarious situation right now. Disoriented, all that good fun stuff that comes with flu A, and so yeah, please keep her in your prayers, and thank you again ahead of time. We're gonna wrap things up here, and I hope y'all are safe, warm, and able to comfortably weather out the winter storm, literally from Albuquerque, New Mexico, by tomorrow morning on the East Coast. Just a huge monster going through and dumping lots of snow, as well as lots of ice. Man, a lot of people in its path. very cold temperatures in place. On top of that, just keep those folks also in your prayers, if you would, please. They're about, you know, we were through a big ice storm 10, 20 years ago. Whew. Same deal. Very cold temperatures. Ice storm came in, took out a lot of power in the St. Louis area. And boy, it was brutal, but people got through it. Our power, thank God, stayed on. And hopefully through this storm it will too. Talking upwards 10 inches here in St. Louis, which I know some of you are going, yeah, that's laughable. Yeah, because I know some of you are going to get over 2 feet of snow. So be careful, stay warm, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow here on Flying with Mike. And again, prayers for my mom and my sister, much appreciated. You know, the Lord will fight for you, folks. You and I just need to be still. Keep that in the back of your mind through this storm and through the storms that aren't weather related that we go through in life. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless, and have a very safe night, and we'll see you tomorrow.